Holy bunkos, kids, look out. The Keep It Moving tour is adding new dates.
Ooh-wee.
We're coming to a city near you. Come and see us, some stand-up, and we play AYG at the end of the show with the crowd. We answer your garbage questions. We've got some trash so far, but I know there's deeper garbage out there around the country.
Oh, yeah.
So come on out and see us. Kippy, tell them what they need to know.
Oh, baby, we're all over the place. Providence, Rhode Island, August 11th. Boston, Massachusetts, August 12th. New Brunswick, New Jersey, August 25th. Down
Tomatoes.
to Timonium, Maryland, Magoobies, August 26th.
Couple of crabs.
Then we're going to Tejas, baby.
Uh-oh.
September 21st will be in San Antonio, Texas.
Yes.
September 22nd will be in Houston, Texas. September 23rd through the 25th, Austin, Texas, for the Moon Tower Comedy Festival.
Look out.
And I ain't done yet. August 26th will be at Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas.
What?
Then we're bringing it back to Long Island, baby.
What?
And September 30th. And then we're coming home. The chickens are coming home to roost, baby. October 27th, we're going to be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and then back down to Tejas, November 5th through the 7th for Skankfest South. Get those tickets. The link will be in the description.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Sure is.
It's a little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grow up to be classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash.
Sure thing.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here at Aunt Tootie's basement. Nice little Saturday. She's out with the girls. Little cheesecake factory.
Yeah?
Yep, enjoying herself. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He's really kind of an international businessman when you really get down to
Sure.
it. You do have some offshore accounts. You have some interest in Eastern Europe.
I'll be over there next week.
Checking on your properties.
Acquiring some more funding.
This guy's got a string of laundromats in Dusseldorf. Give it up for Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Hey, gang, happy to be here. This guy's playing slow pitch today. Thanks for coming. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube, and then patreon.com, which is fucking cooking. By the way, I'm sorry, youtube.com/areyougarbage. Those numbers are
true to roof.
True to roof.
Are we cutting the bit? What's
Cutting
going
the
on,
bit,
dude?
It's just naturally mature. And I'm thinking about it. I'm just, it's naturally, I'm just missing it by accident.
Yeah.
I'm really pushing that Patreon. That's where the rubber hits the road. You know what I mean? Fuck a YouTube. That's patreon.com, folks. Check it out for bonus content, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, fantastic. And how about a nice shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. He makes us all look good. He's out there in Queens doing it, keeping it on the streets. T-Bone McMuffin, Toby McMuffin.
What's up, dudes?
Hey,
buddy.
pal.
I got a Greek super who is big into conspiracy theories, boys. English
God.
ain't too great, but he's down to chat.
Yeah, he wants to see what's going on with Building 7.
Gang, we could not be more excited to have our incredibly special guest back with us again today. He's back on the show for the second time. Got a little company in the building.
He was an early adopter.
early guest. One of the founding fathers.
Ooh, I don't
Are
hate
You
that.
Garbage?
I don't hate that.
All right. Good friend of ours. Very funny stand-up comedian. You know him as one half of the amazing Irish Goodbye podcast and 1/3 of Here's the Scenario, which you got to check out. Give it up for our good pal, Mike Feeney, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Fiend dog.
Happy to be back. I'm happy to be
Still
here.
doing the stash, too. I like it.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, can I just say, very, very happy for you guys.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
did it. We did it, like I said, we were saying, joking around earlier, we did it very early in the over Zoom, and now you guys got there's a whole studio here. You guys got, just a hell of a producer who's already on his phone. You got so much stuff going on.
Hey,
You guys,
check in. We got company over
you
here.
guys-
goddammit.
Oh, my bad. I was looking up a hypothetical question sent from a listener from the UK to help plug your show. My bad, dude.
Toby's hot today.
Yeah,
He's
really
hot
is.
He's
today.
Kid's
got
got
a
an
bit of an
attitude.
edge.
Yeah.
Bit of an edge to him.
But my whole thing was, you guys, I love it.
Go grind a rail or something like that. Whatever.
Go
Go do a nollie, bro.
What we doing?
Go kick the hacky sack around. Will you? Fucking cool off.
But
a little bit.
I'm very. I saw you guys got the Rogan shout out. I mean, you guys are getting bigger and bigger, and the podcast also seems like it's doing well. So I'm very happy.
Fat jokes.
But
All
last
right.
time I was here, you guys said that I was majority garbage.
Yeah.
I think you said 80. You said something in the 70s or
Yeah.
something. But I'm here to make that number even lower because I think I've
you-
leveled up.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say that this is the most trashy I've ever seen.
No,
you.
bro, this is me going into my final form.
Do me a favor.
That shows how trashy you really are. That you think this is classed up.
This is.
Mike,
I mean, listen.
Do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Open your shirt a little bit. I want to see what you have underneath there.
Got it.
That's a gray wife beater with a $3 necklace.
Azos, baby.
So what were you saying?
I'm the everyman, you know?
Holy hell. A gray wife beater is a tough.
Yeah, you can't wear black wife beater. What am I supposed to wear? Black?
White? A wife beater
No,
in
not
general.
white. You can't wear a white wife beater ever under any circumstance.
No.
And black is just too, especially on a white shirt, it bleeds through. You got to get gray. It blends
That
in.
gray's a tough look.
Yeah.
What do
If you
mean?
open that shirt and lay down and people walk by, they'll be like, oh, this guy OD'd.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
100%.
Sorry, I can't just wear a black, boring shirt. I mean, the only difference between you two is you have a V just to get it over your head.
Yeah, we all wear the same thing.
That started off as a crew neck. I got to be honest with you. That came as a crew.
I mean, come on. This is a great
Only
shirt.
guy with
We
a
gotta-
D-neck.
This is Banana Republic, baby.
Now,
What is?
Garbage.
This is.
I believe you,
Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty nice.
I believe
Pretty
you.
nice. Yeah.
but definitely not going in the.
I've leveled,
Direction of
I've
classy.
leveled. Let me tell you, because
Plus leg tattoos.
I checked out. Leg tattoos are great. They don't.
Do you have a
wrinkle.
Mets tattoo?
No.
Okay.
You said that last time, and it offended me last time
Okay.
too.
You
'cause
got
I-
a very Mets leg tattoo vibe. I got to be honest with you. I'm surprised you're not wearing a do-rag
Because
now,
I had
right
to
now.
go. I had to go to the
got
notes.
Padres fan vibes.
The last time I was here, I did the show. I was in a bad place. You know, I had a couch that was a motorized Raymore and Flanagan couch that was half broken and
yes.
stuff. That's been replaced by West Elm.
Ooh.
Really?
West Elm.
That's
pretty nice.
New West Elm, or did you get it like on
No,
Facebook
I got it.
Marketplace?
I got a new. I paid.
Drop the number.
Too
what's,
much.
What's the number on the web?
Four digis.
Four digi. Four.
That's
One,
at least
two,
$1,000.
three.
1,000.
Yeah, at least.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you pay for it all at once or
Also,
payment
that's
plan?
not that much
They
for
don't
a
offer.
couch. Hold on.
They don't offer a payment plan over at the West Elm.
Damn, shout out to Wayfair.
You got just what I need.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Klarna. 79 payments of $14.99.
Wayfair is more of a friend, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. He'll let you borrow shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Layaway.
Send me a cup of sugar, will you?
Yeah.
They really are one step above Rent-A-Center.
It
I've
is.
never gotten a good piece of furniture from Wayfair.
Yeah.
That
can't.
lasts.
You can't. Remember
You
they
sleep
were,
on that couch one time and it's fucking flattened.
You remember that whole conspiracy theory? How they're doing like child
Yeah, like
sex
in the,
rings
in
and
the,
stuff.
in the closets, it would be like you could order people.
You
or
can order
something.
like a Britney for $16,000, and you're like, this is just says like balsa wood. You're like,
yeah,
what?
something. That was one of the conspiracy theories I didn't really get in. Maybe Toby's landlord wants to hop in.
Yeah. Tell me, what does your Greek landlord have to say about that?
Buddy, Rent-A-Center's no good.
Don't trust the Wayfair, I'll tell you right now, huh?
He told me if you're going to smoke, you have to smoke good cigarettes. I was like, all right, dude.
What is a good cigarette to him?
Weed?
Pall Mall.
Ooh,
Oh.
man, that's no good.
That's no good. Paul Mall's
Um,
trash.
what other? I'm curious as to what other. All right, so you got the couch. The couch
the
is
couch.
upgraded. What other upgrades do you feel over the past year? It's probably been about a year since you've been on.
More than a year.
More than
Yeah,
a year.
yeah.
What do you think? What other things have you been like? Oh, I feel good about this part. I feel good about kind of getting this together a little bit.
And is the mustache one of them?
The mustache just started as a joke, and now it's become an identity, and it's
Now you
actually
like it.
taken over me like venom. I can't. I can't get rid of it. I'm calling people Buttercup now. I don't know what's going on.
We actually booked a mustache. Feeney just came with it. We were talking the other day. We got to get that mustache in here. He's doing numbers.
Yeah. Oh. Here's another big one. This is I got a bidet.
What? Holy shit.
I got a bidet.
Wow.
I'm fucking. I have the.
What'd you do? A tushy or what is it?
It's a tushy.
a
Yeah,
tushy.
yeah.
Well, did you get it free because you do the promos?
Ding ding.
Tell Tell him what he's won.
Listen. Just because I think it shows how classy I am that I was able to get a classy object for next to nothing.
Sure.
And by next to nothing, I mean literally nothing.
But that shows me your inherent trash because you're going. You view that as a level up that you got a free piece of merchandise.
You both went, ooh.
Because I thought you bought it. I thought you went. I got to get my asshole clean and my asshole game.
I thought you had construction done in the bathroom and had a real bidet.
No.
I did like build it.
Build it.
You know, you have to put it together.
Yeah, come on.
Build
it's like hooking up a sprinkler.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't do that. My super did. I was
really
super into putting.
Well, here's the thing. It comes with a toilet. No, it comes with a toilet connector, and you have to replace it to a flexible hose. And my super's like, "I'll come over," because I was like, "I don't want to break the toilet and then be responsible for it." So I was like, "All I need you to do is take off the metal hose, and I'll put the flexible one on. I'll do the rest of it." And he goes, "Okay, I'll be back in an hour." He never came. I had to leave for spots, and the second I left is when he showed up. So then I was just on FaceTime with him, being like, "Yeah, so if you could just do that." And he's a guy from Ecuador. He's never heard of a bidet. He doesn't know what I'm doing, but he set the whole thing up, and it's pretty terrific.
It's good. They're nice, right?
Hang on a second. So
they're such a game changer.
They are.
You've come in here.
You don't realize how dirty your asshole is until you really bidet it up.
I do.
Yeah.
I know.
If nothing else on these hot days, it just feels refreshing.
It's nice.
It's like jumping into a pool, but just your asshole.
It's like a lemonade for your butt.
Yeah.
Listen, you come in here talking about West Elm,
Talking about
bidets.
West Elm. Yeah.
Here's the true test
Okay.
of whether you're on your way to a little bit more classiness.
Hit me.
What'd you give the super for putting in the bidet?
Right then, I mean.
Oh God. Oh God.
Then I gave him a strong thank you, and I appreciate it.
I gave him solid eye
But
contact.
But I
And a
give
firm
him,
handshake.
But I give him a tip every Christmas with a Christmas card.
What's that?
We line
What's
it.
that go?
That doesn't count.
It depends on how much
Work you've had
he's
done,
worked
right.
I've done,
Yeah.
but I mean the minimum is 50, but sometimes
50?
sometimes it'll be 150. It depends if there's a lot of work.
you
Maybe
got to
this
go
Christmas-
2 off the bat, Mike.
No,
Come on.
because he's not the best. He's not the best super. He does.
I get that. Payments on par with the work.
He's now figured out how to get around work, because if I go, "Hey man, I need you to come over and fix this," he'll go, "You have to email the landlord and then get it approved by the landlord for him to come over." So it just buys him all this time. It's a whole. But
Well,
when-
landlords or supers are great at disappearing.
When
Our
kid-
guy is like,
So
we're waiting
good.
on text back from
my
months ago.
my super lives in the building, and he has a giant family. And when you go up to the door, if there's like an emergency, you'll knock on the door. You hear a full family eating dinner or something on the other side of the TV on, and you knock on the door, and they all just go. They just stop moving. They stop moving. They stop talking until you leave, and you're like, "I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you going shh, 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 shh," like that. I can hear you.
Really?
And they just won't answer the door.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
My old one used to just get bombed up by like noon every day. He's
You
been
like
in
a
the
nice
building
drunk
for like
super.
30 years, and he was just like, I remember the guy. I was living with my buddy who owned the apartment, and the one day the guy was like, you're just like wobbling around drunk at like noon, and my buddy had to go put him to bed like on the couch. He's like, dude, I don't care if you drink during the day, but like this is fucking obscene.
Nah, you need that. That's the full New York experience right there.
The more I'm thinking about it, the more I feel like it's pretty classy to delineate the responsibilities to the super to set up a bidet.
That's
versus
actually,
me.
I'll
It is.
I'll give you that.
But a little cheddar comes involved in it. You got to
not
put a
on
little
that,
ghee in the
though.
pocket.
I mean,
I think 100% you got to give that guy something when you got to give him 100 when he does it.
100.
Or
That's
50.
more than
you
the
would
Tushy
never
cup.
give him $100.
50 right there. Boom, there you go.
Wow. How long did it take? Do you think ballpark?
I think
half hour?
No, not if that. 15 minutes.
It's not 50 bucks. Huh.
All right. We got some Patreon questions here, folks. As you know, that when you sign up for Patreon, you get a question asked on the air. We have our good friend Mike Feeney here with us to field some of those questions.
Yeah.
Kippy, what are you thinking?
We got a couple of fucking barn burners. This one's just funny. This is from Chris. Fist fighting your dad? Question mark. Did you ever
fight your dad,
Any
Feeney?
fisticuffs in the family?
The family, no. I mean, my dad and I have gotten into many fights. Never like
I believe we've touched on this before.
Yeah,
maybe.
there's been stuff where I've been like, I'm running away from like getting hit, kind of a thing, but it's never been a square off against them. Now, I will say it's probably my least proud moment of my life. It's one of my biggest regrets that I'll just share with you.
Go ahead, yeah.
There was one time my dad and I, we were on a vacation together. We got in a huge fight.
How old were you?
When did Titanic come out?
Oh man.
What the fuck?
It's believe me, it's wildly relevant in this situation.
Probably 96.
It's probably like I'm probably.
He was painting you nude.
there was more room on that piece of wood, I tell you.
There's
That dumb whore could have slid over.
yeah.
1997.
Okay, so I was probably it was a little bit after that. So I was probably like 12 or 13. So I was in that angst, hate everybody phase or whatever. And
It's a good phase.
Did you have the mustache
Foley's
then?
still in it.
No, I didn't have. I've never had anything. So all I remember is my dad and I got into such a fight that he came like charging at me. We had 2 twin beds in the hotel room, and I was like running off, jumping from twin bed to twin bed, and then running around like it was like like a Benny Hill. Like he was just chasing me. And then at one point, I don't know, I feel like I was cornered or something, and then I just spit in his face.
Holy
I did a Rose from Titanic spit in the face, and it stopped the fight. It neutralized everything, but
Jesus Christ.
yeah. I mean, that's one of those things where you're like, once you do it, you're like, there's no coming back
That's
from
it,
this.
yes.
And I think he would have been well within his rights to put me into a coma at that
Sure.
right after
Yeah,
that.
that is-
But I think it just took him by such surprise, as it would with anybody. It takes you by such surprise. Just like it did with Rose's husband, you see, because you never expect that. That's why
Shout
he
out
let her
to
go.
Billy Zane.
Yeah, Billy Zane. Billy Zane was just like, what?
Let me ask you. So, where were you on vacation?
We were in California.
You're in California. Where's the rest of the family?
I think it was one of those things where like my dad had to go out for maybe it was like a business trip, and then he was just like, we'll go a few days early and we'll go to we'll go out to California.
Now, isn't
or
that great? Guy's got a fucking business trip. He's like, you know what I'm going to do? I could go myself.
Yeah.
Take the boy. Take the kid.
I'll bring the family.
Yeah. And also
It'll be a nice trip.
It was right towards the end
We'll have
of
a
my
nice
parents'
time.
marriage,
Also, I mean,
too.
it wasn't like it didn't start off the clay. He was chasing his fucking 12-year-old son around a Ramada. It wasn't the classiest fucking.
yeah.
It didn't start off the classy.
But I'm just saying, man.
But here's the weird part. We had a great rest of a trip after that. After that, we had to each go away for an hour maybe, and then cool off, and then come back, and then I'm like,
Did you apologize?
Of course I did. I apologize. I feel like every time I see him, I feel terrible about it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well,
Holy
don't make me feel
fuck.
worse about it. I've come to terms with it. You're like, oh God.
I was going to say, the guy works hard. He brings his family on a vacation.
Yeah.
He's chasing his kid around the hotel room getting spit on.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to go to try to close the deal in California.
He
He's
did
got a
have
loogie on his
He
face.
did have one of the most intimidating, another fight that we had. I forgot what it was, but this just described my whole Long Island upbringing. I was blasting my speakers that looked like this. I was blasting Korn, and
man.
whatever it was, my dad was either like taking a nap or we were in a fight or whatever the hell it was, and he came in, took the Korn CD out of it, and he was like, "You like fucking Korn?" And just went and just exploded it in his hand. Like he just one hand clenched it, and it was like the most badass thing I had ever seen. I was like, "Yeah, all right,
This guy's a
fuck me."
hothead. I'm going on
Yeah,
the record.
yeah,
here.
yeah,
This guy's
yeah.
got a bit of a temper.
Yeah, he's since cooled down, but at the time he was, he was under stress.
And you can't remember what you did to make him chase you around the hotel room.
I'm sure I was just being a piece of shit.
little-
You know what I mean? It's like you're kids. Whatever the hell you're getting mad or arguing about or being a brat. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
sure I was in the wrong. But
Kippy might be right. Maybe it is him.
I'm not saying that. I mean,
yeah.
This guy stinks, right?
Yeah. Come on, guys, let's get him. Yeah.
He also killed my sister.
Yeah.
All right, this one's from Mike, which is very telling. Which I also might think it is. I think it's Mike, my brother.
Do you have a dumb, older brother with bad eyebrows? By the way, my mom.
about me?
My mom asked me what was wrong with your eyebrows.
Tell that dumb broad to mind her business. Hey, Patty, I might have to cut that.
Your eyebrows. I
I have thick eyebrows.
She said they look darker. She's like, "What's going on with Kippy's eyebrows? They look
They're
darker."
very flat. They're like underlines.
Hey, Patty, this kid writes the checks. All right?
Yeah, zip it. You want to stay in that fucking necklace he got you.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth, Patty.
You want to keep water in that above ground pool of yours.
Yeah.
Close that yap. And it's Mr. Ryan to you.
Get you a
next
solar
time.
cover.
Yeah.
Solar covers.
I had the
Did you have an
solar
above
cover.
ground pool growing up?
Yeah.
I'm sure we probably
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about it, but
yeah.
yeah.
Solar cover pool. That was the only way to warm it up.
Oh, man.
We have a pretty trashy
There's always
system.
a bee's nest in that thing when you went to fucking
Yeah.
open it up.
Well, we would jump. We would play this game called the Blob. My friend and I, where you put it was like it just looked like that blue thing
Yeah, the
over. it.
blue- yeah,
And when
bubble
it
wrap.
was it was like bubble wrap. We would go and we would jump from the ladder of our above ground pool into the middle of it, and then try to get out of it before drowning.
Yeah,
That was the game.
yeah.
Dude, that's how people die like that.
Many people,
Yeah,
sure.
it was the 90s, dude.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one cared.
Are you kidding me? You used
Yeah,
to
there was a couple times where I like things started getting dark. You know what I mean? Like where
yeah.
you're like, I only got about 15 more
When that
seconds.
panic
What
sets
the-
Yeah,
in.
when
yeah.
they're like,
the muscle
Dude,
movement
what
gets
the-
way quicker. And you're like, what
and
the
more
fuck?
afraid. You start
Yeah.
scratching at it. You're
I
like,
can't believe you were doing that.
Oh,
That's
all the time.
insane.
Sometimes alone.
He's a real cool kid. Huh?
I don't care for your judgment so far,
Kid's got a
Foley.
death
Welcome
wish.
to the show.
That's
Man.
how David Carradine died.
Did you? I'm sure you've jumped off a trampoline into a pool at some point.
Absolutely, I have.
Yeah.
Really?
That was only safe for the first one. The second one, then you're all wet.
Yeah,
and
then
your
you
feet
s-
fucking slip out. Fucking take a header.
You hit your thigh on the siding and then
dude.
fucking.
I would get
And
fucking,
my above ground pool was surrounded by rocks. I don't know why that was like
Yeah.
some sort of style choice. That it was just white, sharp, jagged rocks.
Jesus, man. I never did anything with that. So I still get nervous when I go near our pool when it's covered because I think about Lethal Weapon when the guy when he shot the guy and he fell into the cover
Yeah.
and he ended up drowning. That was always instilled in us. Fear.
Man,
Stay away.
You're a real cool guy.
But we don't have a solar cover. We have a system of pipes that like lead into other little pipes and it heats the water and goes into the pool.
Wow, that sounds pricey.
No, it's cheap.
Now they made it themselves. Actually, it's quite the eyesore, if you ask me.
Just a couple.
It's all pipes, Jerry.
Just a couple old 2 liters.
A little bit of PVC we stole from the neighborhood. I
It
fucked
says
it up.
property of Glenn on it.
Yeah. they were doing a remodel next door. All right, this one's from Mike, who I'm pretty sure it's my brother. What was the seatbelt policy growing up as a kid? Did you always have to wear a seatbelt?
Yeah.
I feel it's a big telltale sign of you're trash or not.
Yeah, I would wear it, but I would always be the kid who would I wouldn't wear this. I'd put
around
it
the
behind
back.
me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And
Really?
just have the lap. Yeah, because when you're a kid, it's too high up
It's like
on your
it cuts
throat.
across your face.
Yeah.
Well, how about you sit in the front seat?
No, the back seat.
Yeah,
had those.
either
Oh,
seat,
the
any
back
seat.
seat.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'd always
Yeah.
put it behind me.
I remember. I don't know if you guys might be too young to remember this. I remember when it was just the just the seat belt, just the lap.
Yeah, you are
Not
too
the
old
strap.
for that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not- Don't
But
don't lump me in with you.
I remember when there was no roof on the car.
Remember when you just go the old rotary phone? You know?
We didn't have to wear one in the back seat.
No,
If
no
we were
back
yeah,
seat.
yeah.
It was fucking.
Oh, that's why
you're
I'd
in the
love
back.
to be
You're
in-
fine.
when I first started driving with my friends. You're like back seat, no seatbelt.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
like a
chaos.
fun
Yeah,
way
yeah,
to
yeah,
die.
yeah.
I don't know.
Get thrown around in
Yeah.
there a little bit. No seat belts in the back of the station wagon, sitting the other way, back of the pickup truck
Wow.
with nothing.
Yeah.
Clean
Oh
living.
yeah, we were a big back of the pickup truck.
Oh, we went back of the pickup truck.
Love
Yeah.
back of the
Yeah.
pickup truck.
That was so dangerous.
Freedom.
That's crazy.
Is it?
What? Is it? Yeah.
Foley's in the back seat with the safety off.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get that.
Me either.
Safety off what?
Like a gun.
Oh, okay.
I think we just smiled and didn't answer.
Yeah. That was. You got it, T-Bone. Okay.
T-Bone's not here right now.
Remember the
Yeah.
ones that I think Saturn had them? You would get in and it would be mechanical.
Those
things
I
stunk.
never understood that. Dude.
Hyundai
Garbage.
had those too for a while. Or
I felt like I
Hyundai
was getting into a
Sonata.
coffin. No
Yeah.
fucking way was I doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk. I'll meet you there.
They tried to do a lot of shit back then that like seemed like, new technology. That was fucking whack.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Imagine being impressed by opening the door and but that was in the 90s. That was the height of fucking technology. Holy shit.
Great question.
I didn't say anything because it makes the edit easier.
This one's from Drew. Haven't had one read yet. Have you or a family member ever had to move because your house was haunted?
No, that one.
Holy shit, that's a real question?
Yeah.
Would that be? Because I feel like that might be actually classy. Because if you have such a big mansion with such storied, you know what I mean, that could be perceived as classy.
It's not Scooby-Doo. It's fucking... it's not a mansion.
Yeah, these are
What are you
row
picturing?
homes.
The Amityville Horror? I mean, what's happening?
All those old paintings, eyes following you around.
That's about
Jinkies, Mike.
I mean, that's about Scooby-Doo is about as real as haunted houses to me. That's the same level of.
I don't know. That just scared the shit out of me.
I don't know. I think I told this on here before. My sister's house was haunted, just with like there was an old man who died there, and he would only speak to kids, and all these kids would come over and be like, "The old man upstairs told us to be quiet," and they were like,
Later.
"What the
I
fuck?"
hate that.
They
I
had to
hate
have someone
that.
come seance the place.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Dude, it was so fun. I mean,
They
seance the place.
I refuse to sleep there still to this day.
Oh,
Like if I'm in
wait.
town, she's like, "Stay in the guest bedroom," which was the old master bedroom. I'm like, "No fuck, this sounds like a setup."
Yeah.
No fucking
Getting
way.
spooned by the old man in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Wait, this is your sister's house now?
Yes, yeah. The guy died there. Who they bought?
I wouldn't live in a house where somebody died. Don't they have to tell you
I
that
think-
shit when you move in?
I don't think so. I think they found out afterward or something.
Fuck that,
and,
man.
They definitely don't have to tell you if they died. They have to tell you, I think, if they were like murdered there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think there is some sort of rule.
I can't do that, man.
But you also can't prove that a ghost is real. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
But he would only talk to the kids, and multiple kids had come downstairs and been like at like a party multiple different times, like throughout like a year, the first year there, they were like, the old man told us to be quiet.
You're
And
telling
then they
me
would go upstairs and there would be no fucking old man. Like obviously there's no old man upstairs.
you're telling me
It's just Foley.
your sister still
Yeah, they got the place they saged
Are the
it up.
meatballs ready? Hey kids, run downstairs. Ask your mom that lasagna's almost done. Sister's house now.
Yes.
You go to your sister's house.
Yes.
Ghost in the house.
Yeah, I only go before it gets dark. I leave.
Buddy.
Do you really?
I mean, no, but I stay downstairs for sure.
No, but
And I ain't going in the basement of the crawl
Yeah.
space.
and he keeps his fucking voice down.
Yeah. Not having Jim yell at me.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's the only. I mean, we stayed at that haunted house though. Remember that?
That
In
haunted
Pennsylvania,
hotel.
That haunted bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
Man.
Was it
Nothing-
scary?
Nothing. No, I mean, Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
we were on the buddy system. What are you talking
There
about?
was-
We were sleeping in shifts.
There was 4 of us in that room. It was me and Cotton were in bed, and then you and
Man, rest in peace that bed, huh?
Somebody was on the floor.
Me.
Yeah.
Me and someone else was on the floor. It
And
was
you were
they were
sleeping like an
Well, they were
armchair.
going to put us in multiple rooms. And we were like, that's when we were like, nah, we'll all stay together. Because we were like,
Back to back.
Yeah, dude, we were fucking.
Dude, if there's ever like a hotel where they're like, hey, this is a haunted hotel, come stay here, then it's like, that's just tourism.
Of
You know what I
course,
mean? Like,
of
but if
course.
it's like an old man being like, come in,
Yeah, stay
we
in
have
my
a room
place.
for
Yeah.
But some guy
you."
asked him if you ever read the movie. What was the guy's name?
I just deleted it. Chris, maybe?
Send me a message on Instagram. I want to hear more about your story. I want to find out what he had going on.
Okay.
Dude, I don't like this. They can't be going rogue.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Hey, email me after the show, will you?
Welcome back to Ghost Garbage Stories.
Yeah, this is going to
Foley.
be some sort of fucking spin-off you're trying to cook up.
No, I just want to hear if he had to move because of it. That stuff scares me, man. I don't like that shit.
Yeah. You want to come over to my sister's house this weekend?
No. When I was in theater school, walking the boards, as we said.
Listen, you fucking studied acting at a YMCA in like Ridley, Pennsylvania.
Walking-
okay, what are we
walking the
talking
boards.
about? I'm done playing along with this story.
Walking-
Shakespeare, gentlemen, Shakespeare.
It was a community center.
It was in a really old neighborhood, really old area in PA, and a bunch of rich people lived in the area, and their kids would like come and take classes at the school and shit like that. And we became friends with a couple of the families. And me and my boy were over having dinner one night at one of the kids' parents' houses, and they were talking about how the house was haunted, and they seen this and they seen that, and we're like, hey, get the fuck out of here. And as soon as somebody said something, the chandelier just fucking came off and just smashed in the middle of the kitchen table.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was out.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with that.
Later.
I don't even like being in my parents' house by myself. If I'm
No.
down the basement and I gotta go, I turn the lights off and sprint up the stairs.
Heebie-a-jeebie.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
You don't get scared of that stuff?
No, I mean, what freaked me out as a kid was that I watched that movie Leprechaun Too Young, that horror movie, and
I never fucked. I still
and,
won't watch
and
that.
that thing I
Still
hate-
can't eat Lucky
I,
Charms.
yeah, I hated that because he was like short enough to be like under your bed, you know, and grab your foot or something like that. That was that shit, dude. I had to fucking do like a pole vault out of my bed every morning, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh, man. Poltergeist, too, fucked me up. That clown fucking wrapping his hands around
Yeah,
that kid.
yeah.
Anything getting drug under the bed That's not a.
That is no good. What was it? Pet Cemetery? Where is he waiting under the bed in Pet Cemetery?
Yeah, slices the Achilles tendon.
Oh, no way. That little devil thing. Nope. Not doing it.
Would you rather look up and see like somebody looking in the window at you, or something grab you from under the bed?
If I'm in my head enough, I'll still get scared that something's under the bed.
Yeah,
I'm not lying.
yeah.
I'll lay there and just be like, dude, you're nuts. It's fine. It's totally okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing under there. But I'm for sure thinking something's under there.
Yeah, I constantly have that thing where you like hear a noise in your apartment and you like open one eye and you're like, you have to do the thing where you go, even if I decide that something's going to be there, what am I going to do?
What am I going to do?
About it? Like that happened to my wife. I wasn't home and I had my like a shirt hanging up on top of like an open closet door, and she woke up and thought there was a murderer there, but was like resolved to die, and she's like, what am I going to do? And then just rolled back to bed waiting for impending death.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
If I'm going to die, I'm going to be comfy as fuck.
Yeah. She's like, hey, I'm going to bed. Do what you got to do, bro.
Want my eyes to look good at the funeral.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever. I might have told her like a hard feelings or something. We were in Switzerland and we stayed at this like farmhouse, and the person was supposed to be there. It was an Airbnb. They were supposed to be there to check us in, but they were like, "Hey, I had to leave. The place is, and we're in the middle of the mountains, and we get there, can't figure out the lights. It's like an old wooden fucking log cabin, sketchy to begin with." And I'm looking around for like a light switch, and I look under the fucking stairs, and there's just a clown mask hanging on a nail under this, and I see it, and now I'm freaked. I'm like, this is it, and it's next to a sickle, and like one of those old saws with like you hold like they're mountain people.
Come on down to Jigsaw's.
Yeah,
stay for the weekend,
dude. So I'm freaking the fuck, and I can't tell my wife because I'm like, this will like. She'll fucking panic. So now I'm nervous, and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Listen, bitch, we're about to get fucking clipped here. This ain't good." And I showed her in the morning. She's like, "Yeah, thank you for not telling me that."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No one should own a sickle, I think.
Yeah, what's that all about? Where are you staying?
I mean, I wouldn't have stayed there.
Kinky sex hotels you get involved in.
Listen, there was no kinky sex that night. I'll tell you that much. Oh god.
A family friend of ours when they were young, they're like my parents' age. They had a house in like Conshohocken or something like that.
Conshohocken. The Conshohocken curve.
I don't know why I said that.
There's a jackknife tractor trailer on the Conshohocken curve.
I don't know why I said it. No one knows where Conshohocken
I
is.
know.
Except for the locals out there. What's up? Shout out to Franzones. Great pizza. Sweet sauce. You like sweet sauce, Mikey? Like it when it's a little sweet?
Yeah, sure, man. You went like 7 references deep now where I'm like in the sunken place of this story, so you got to pull me out with wherever it was going.
I got you. So
but you're back. You're in Conshohocken. Okay.
Yeah,
the
Get
couple
yourself there mentally.
the couple's in bed and they're sleeping. Okay, and his mom, they didn't have kids yet, but his mom was like, like kind of like tossing and turning. She like felt like she heard something or something like that. And she woke up, but she didn't really move. She just kind of like, opened her eyes and woke up. And she just heard this really soft voice go, maybe we should tie them up. There's 2 dudes in the house robbing the place.
What?
Yeah, she's like, maybe we should tie them up.
Oh.
And she just closed her eyes and just fucking went back to sleep. And
they continued robbing?
they continued robbing and then left. And then she woke up. Then obviously she rolled over and woke her husband up.
How long, how much did they, this is the whole show now.
Yeah,
How
that's
many, wait a
crazy.
minute, how many things did they take? A lot? Was it like, were they out of there in 30 seconds? I mean,
I think it probably took a few minutes.
Wow.
See, Mike, where you're going wrong here is you're asking Foley for follow-ups to the headline.
Yeah.
You got the good line. That's it. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck me, I guess.
To be honest, I'm not even sure that happened. But if we're just sending it into Foleyville, that might not even be a thing.
I might have seen it on Netflix like a week ago when I was drunk. No, that really happened.
Whoa.
The scary point is that maybe we should tie them up.
Yeah, I mean, I regularly...
And then trying to pretend like you're asleep after that.
Well, I regularly have that nightmare of, like, getting shot once in, like, some sort of mass shooting situation, and I'm, like, clipped, but I'm not, like, mortally wounded, but I pretend that I'm, like, actually dead.
Try
and
a cup
then-
of decaf. God damn, Feeney.
And then they walk up and then finish the job.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You've had that,
I've
too.
had that. But the thing where like I am hurt or something, I realize I'm not gonna get away, and I go, oh, I'll play dead. Like,
Yes.
I'll hide over here.
Yes, play
It's gotta
dead.
mean like low self-esteem or something. That's
I
not
don't know.
good.
Well, maybe it's also
Sounds
because
like
I'm like, if I
Smallweenie.
ever was killing somebody, I would never just shoot him. You never just shoot him once. If I ever killed anybody, it's gonna be if I shoot someone, I'm shooting them like 9 times.
You're finishing them off.
I'm finishing the clip. You know,
Yeah, you gotta empty it.
One in every vital organ area. Fuck that. No chance.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Real smooth, cool cat.
Yeah, this guy's-
Just saying.
this mustache is
I'm just
crazy.
saying. Don't cross me.
Moral of the story.
Above ground pool, though, huh?
Yeah.
Oh God. All right, this one's from Bilo. Is it garbage to waddle your way out of the bathroom mid shit to do something, get something? It's obviously not toilet paper. If you're jammed up, you have to do that.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
If you're like waddling out to get because you forgot your phone or something,
That's it.
or to answer the door, I hope not.
Because everything smushes.
Yeah,
Be all
it's not
smushed.
good.
No, yeah, you never want to do that. I have had a thing where delivery was buzzing, and
Jesus
they're
Christ.
only
It's my
going to
biggest
stay
nightmare.
for so long. And I have done like a quick waddle, smash the let them into the building, and then run back and finish, and then get to the door in time. It was some of my finest work.
That's
Damn.
pretty good. You
Yeah.
got to be John. You're fucking cooking. You can't
Yeah.
make a bad move in that situation.
Yeah.
You gotta
Everything
execute-
has to
yeah.
go perfect.
You got to execute perfect. That's got to be like Born Supremacy
Yeah,
style
we
movement.
synchronized a watch.
Yeah. He hits 9 to let him in. Click,
Yeah, I
and he's
got
fucking
19 seconds. Go.
Yeah, that's a quick wipe. What are you, fucking Aaron Rodgers? Kids
Well,
got
I
an
think
arm
I had
on 'em.
already started the wipe process,
Okay.
so it was just more of
Start the wipe process. Give yourself a wipe or two.
Yeah, let him get 2 buzzes before he calls, you know? So you don't have to run after the first buzz. You
Yeah.
wait till that second buzz,
Right.
and when he starts dialing, then you're like, you buzz him in.
Yeah, but
What's your
getting
buzzer?
Up, getting
what's
up's bad.
What's your buzzer sitch? You just got like it's like the standard. I have a phone. They put I have a
Oh,
phone.
that's
in
very nice. Mine
Really?
just goes like,
Yeah.
it's
mine.
just one of those
like the
things.
Yeah, me
standard,
too.
yeah.
I've never once asked who is it.
Really?
No.
You
Yeah.
just buzz up.
If you buzz my apartment, you're getting in the building.
How
That's
big's
it.
the building?
Free Amazon packages of Feeney's.
There's like 1, 2, 3. There's like 3 floors of people,
Yeah.
and probably 8 to 10 apartments on each
Ah,
floor.
that's big enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not your fault. People
No.
are, yeah. Well, like it's also too like FedEx where they just start hitting the buttons
Yes.
to get in the fucking door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hate it. I'm with that. I mean, if there's only like 4 apartments, then it's
Sure.
it's a little
Of course.
dicey. But sure.
Shouldn't let anybody in the building. So packages are getting stolen.
No, they get stolen when you leave the packages out front the door when anyone can get in. You need to get them into the building where they're safe.
Yeah.
We've been having them getting jacked from inside the
But
building.
then you know it's coming from inside the building. So
Yeah.
you know it's somebody in the building. So that's a local
or somebody's buzzing
Or
in.
somebody that you buzzed in. He's
Yeah,
saying.
bozo.
Oh, not my building. Not my package, not my problem.
Hey,
No.
tough break about your Scotch tape, buddy.
I also don't care about things getting stolen.
Really?
They all. I mean,
There's cameras everywhere.
And
My
they
building has
fucking
cameras.
Oh, that's
they
good.
replace it.
Yeah, Amazon's like,
If you go, hey, I never got my package, I go, okay, it's on its way already.
you ever get a thing? This is how much money Amazon's making. You ever get a thing and you're like, oh, this isn't how I wanted it to be, or I don't like this. I'm going to return it. And they're like, just keep it. We don't want it back.
Yeah,
Don't even
yeah,
send
yeah.
it back. We'll send you something else. We'll refund you, but you just keep it. And you're like, oh, how many
crazy
things
is
can
that?
I do this with? You know, like,
They're like,
keep
we don't
testing
want to
that out.
have to pay somebody to field this thing and open
Yeah.
it up and put it back.
It's not
and
worth it.
It's not
Just
worth it.
keep
Just
it.
fucking keep
I've
it.
done that with like.
It cost us 9 cents, and we're gonna have to pay a guy, $12 an hour to open this and file it and do paperwork.
I've done that with
Fuck outta
dog
here.
treats a bunch. Like you get different dog treats for my dog, and there's like you try one, he's like, he's not a fan. They're like, just keep it. And you're like, well, now he's a fan because he eats anything. So
Yeah.
he always loved them. That's what you got to do. You got to grift. You got to game the system. You got
You are a little bit of a grifter.
Well, I come from a family of it. Yeah, my mom is a grifter.
In
Really?
what sense?
She's like Aladdin. You know what I mean? Where she's good at like the. All right.
She got a good voice.
Yeah, one step. No, she's
She's picking up Ponzi schemes.
Yeah, she could do the apple off her arm thing. She could, no, what she would do is we would go to concerts a lot. There's 2 scams she would always run. We would go to concerts a lot, and
You just you're talking scams.
you tell me. I think it's like low-level grifting. It's more like manipulation, like social manipulation that she's very good at.
Sounds like a sweet lady.
she's one of the
I'm
best.
kidding. Yeah,
But
sorry,
she
I thought
would.
that was gonna get a lot. Sorry, Mrs. Feeney.
Foley over
Foley
here.
hung me out to dry, you fucking piece
yeah.
of shit.
She's one of the best. Second story, man.
Yeah. So we go to we go to concerts. She would always buy like nosebleed seats. You know, we go to like Jones Beach or whatever, Nassau Coliseum.
Who are you
block.
seeing?
With your mom.
Aerosmith. She was huge into Aerosmith. First concert was Hootie and the Blowfish, stuff like that. A lot of rock, right? So whatever. So one time we were going to see Aerosmith, and we had these nosebleed seats. And this is my mom every single time. 10 minutes after the concert starts, she's like, "Come on," and we just start going down. And this is her move, which is so fucking brilliant, and there's no way it doesn't work still. Anyone could do this. She goes up to a security guard, and she goes, who is the old head of security here? And he goes, you mean Rosie? And she's like, Rosie, that's right. Yeah, I remember. All right, have a good night. And then she leaves. Then she goes, we walk over a little further to a different part, to a different security guard. And she goes, hey, Rosie's working here tonight? And they go, no, Rosie just retired to be here 25 years. And they're like, my God, that sucks. Every time I've known her forever. We went to high school together with Rosie, and she would always let us sneak down. They're like, you know Rosie? You're good with Rosie? All right, go ahead, go in there. And we would literally go like front row, sometimes backstage. It's just like you get little pieces of information from each person, and then you just build it up to a bigger and bigger thing.
Matchstick, man. God damn.
Yeah, it is. It is
What
like
the fuck?
It's just full confidence. And then she'd be like, we have pictures with Aerosmith backstage.
And Rosie.
yeah.
I have a feeling-
Thanks, Rosie.
I have a feeling that your subconscious just made up Rosie. There was no Rosie, and your mom was just flashing her tits to get
That's why I said she's like a groupie without the blowjobs, man. I don't know. And when we go to, but also here's like a low-level one, which people can still do. We would go to McDonald's, and she would make up fake coupons in the drive-thru. She would order, just say, I got to buy one, get one. Your face got so serious when you were like,
I didn't know you could do that.
yeah. Oh, yeah. She would just make them up. She would be like, I got to buy one, get one free Big Mac meal. And they'd be like, okay. And like 99% of the time, they don't ask. Until the one time that they did, she would just pretend like she lost the coupon in the drive.
Blown out the window.
In the drive around.
Yeah.
She had the big coupon book, so she'd be like filing through. She'd be like, it was just here. I'm so sorry.
And then they'll just go.
But because she understands time is money in McDonald's, the longer you stall, people are beeping, people are getting pissed off. They're like, just go. We don't care. We know there's no such thing as a buy none, get 3 free, anything, but just like, take and go. And that was like the way, I did all that shit, man. I would do that with Blockbuster. I would rent a game. And if my video game broke, I would go rent that same game, swap them out, and then go back, make a scene. Then they give you a coupon to rent a free game next time. So the next time your thing breaks, that's how I put Blockbuster out of business.
Wait, so you have
That's
a video
crazy.
game? You have
I have a video game that I own.
Yeah, NHL hockey. So
NHL.
you go. It
Wayne
breaks.
Gretzky's 3D hockey for
Damn,
Nintendo 64.
That was a
best
classic.
hockey game of all time.
I
Good
will
one.
fuck anyone up in that game.
Let's get it and play right now. So let's say that game breaks. I go to Blockbuster. I rent Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey. I go
Swip swap.
I swap them out. I give it swip swap. Not a saying. And then I get
It is here.
It's a classic swip swap maneuver right there. What Michael's doing right here.
the old
Classic swip
Blockbuster.
You guys might recognize it as the old swip swap.
Yeah, the old Blockbuster shuffle. And
That's not the Blockbuster shuffle.
Yeah. So I just go back, and you got to make a scene. You can't just return it, because then you could get charged for the game. You have to be
You go like this game was fucking
you'd
broken.
be like, I spent my allowance money. What's going on? And
Why are you holding it in the air?
He's
Like,
24 going, I spent my allowance money. I took out the trash can for 3 weeks for this.
So here's
6 fucking lawns I got to cut for this piece of shit?
But this is where the rub is. This is how you set yourself up for a lifetime of free rentals at a business that went out of business 25 years ago. Is that when you go in, when you say it broke, they will always go, well, just go rent another copy of it and it's fine. But you can't do that, because you go, you know what? This whole experience has soured my entire thing. I don't even want the game anymore. And then they'll go,
This is a 13-year. I would have told you to get the fuck out of my store.
because you broke the game, and Blockbuster can't handle that, so they give you a coupon to come rent next time you want to rent a video game. And then
Seems
that
like
way,
a lot of work.
I don't
No,
know.
it's not. It's a $5 commitment for a lifetime of free games, because I paid $5.
It's not the free games. You're replacing your game that broke.
Yes.
No, Blockbuster is.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for $5 once. And then every game after that, I have a coupon for a free rental. So I'll just go in next time my next game breaks, when the Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey.
What are you doing to these games?
Yeah,
I'm winning, and my friends are getting mad and breaking the game out of anger.
Snorting Ritalin
Toby
off
broke
of
the
them.
game.
Holy
I would
shit.
never break that game because I would never lose.
Damn, I would never think to do that. That's garbage right there. I like it.
Is
I
it
like,
garbage? I feel like it's like.
Yes, it's good. Is it? Is
don't
that
know.
garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's
there's a
trash.
difference between rich and poor, but also in like shrewd. Is shrewd garbage? Do you consider being shrewd?
I don't really know what
For
shrewd
free
means.
video games?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I would
stealing
say
video games.
That's garbage.
Yeah.
I don't know how you want to spit.
You don't know
this.
what shrewd is? You don't know what an Adirondack chair is? I don't know. I
I know what the Adirondack Mountains are.
Let's just go to it.
Toby, cut that out. Can we edit him out of this whole episode, please? Oh, God. Damn. Yeah, that's, I mean, anytime you're doing scams to get, That's not even like a one step. The coupon thing, I get. I lost the coupon.
Yeah.
But yours is like a 7-year con.
Mine's I did it until they went out of business.
And I'm just surprised that you had the confidence as a teenager to act like like an adult in there. This was a terrible
Yeah, but the people that work
experience.
there are also
He's
usually
learning
like
from his mom.
teenagers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My mom taught me everything. I mean, I'm backstage with
I have to
Aerosmith.
drop my kids off at school and deal with
yeah,
this.
yeah.
My husband
This
will be
was
home.
a whole thing. Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna have dinner ready when my husband gets home because
Yeah.
of this
You
Wayne
gotta-
Gretzky game.
if you're paying full price for anything, you're a sucker. That's what I always say.
What other little scams?
Retail is for. I'm happy to pay retail.
Yeah.
I'm
Really?
I'm
I
not
don't
doing
wanna
any of that.
talk to you.
No.
I don't want you to look
You
at
don't
me.
know. I'm not saying you got to barter, but I mean, even like Banana Republic. If you have an email address, Banana Republic does 40% off everything, like 8 times a month. So if you're the one schmuck that's walking in there the first Monday and you're like $77 for a button up, that sounds reasonable, and it's $42 a day later. What are you doing?
Yeah,
That's
no,
just-
yeah.
That's garbage.
I
to
won't
me.
even sign
That's
up.
garbage.
I won't sign up for
Not
like.
taking the same.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, even if like I go to a website, like I just bought a pair of Adidas, and it was
I
like.
like a coupon. I like it.
I don't like it's too much clicking. I don't do it. I just go, whatever. You got me. I'm here.
Also, the two things that you have flexed as you leveling up, your bidet and your shirt, were both bought at a discount, jumping through hoops.
or free.
Well, the couch was full price. That I had to pay for. But again, West Elm. What are you gonna do?
Did you
Yeah.
try?
I'll give you that.
West Elm. Of course, I tried.
He tried to slip and fall in the
Actually, you know
lobby.
what? I did.
Sent him a picture of him under the couch.
I did get kind of a discount actually because when I went to West Elm, I bought the couch and they were like, we also got another like a single seat. And I was like, if we get both of them, can you throw in a deal for that? And they'll go, we'll knock like $150 off that. So I did get something on
Look
that.
at you.
But I had to spend an incredible amount of money to save $200.
Still a
But
win,
it's
though, huh?
$200. It's a lot of McDonald's, you know?
That's a win to a dirtbag.
Yeah.
I love it. Mikey, fucking one step ahead of the law.
You gotta think, man.
Kid's doing
This
it.
guy sticks and moves.
I like it.
Jesus Christ. This guy's name's a fucking home run. Uncle Hank's weapons grade titanium tongue compressor. Foley's tongue when he laughs gets insane. This is ever try to recreate a fast food joint signature menu item at home.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's a great question.
Who hasn't tried to make a Big Mac?
I haven't tried to
Yeah.
make a
Never-
Big Mac.
Yeah, me neither. She's
Well,
told me.
that third bun's such an unnecessary component. If you're gonna make it at home, you're gonna make it with only 2 buns, right?
You know what's one of the greatest lies in the world?
The devil?
No. The fact that there's not another slice of cheese on the second burger on a Big Mac.
Is that a lie?
No. Yeah, it's not there. No, I mean, they don't have
Are you
one.
sure that's not like a Mandela effect thing where that was something we
I
all...
just told him what that is. Don't get him started. It's a whole. You think the Adirondack chair explanation was tough? Wait till
Fruit
you
of the
start
Loom, no cornucopia. No,
Yeah.
it's
Wait, what about Fruit of the
Stop
Loom?
it. Oh,
No, come on, tell me. I
Feeney,
wanna
you're
know.
Killing me, dude. You're
What's Fruit of the
killing
Loom?
me.
the
What?
underwear. What's the Fruit of the Loom symbol? What's the logo of Fruit of the Loom?
Grapes,
Yeah.
apples,
Yep.
orange, and somebody else.
And that little cornucopia thing, right? That little like
Basket.
basket.
No, there's no basket.
All right. Well,
There you go.
Oh, is that what you're saying? No, I don't see
most
it.
people think there's a basket.
I don't see the basket.
There is I see the bat. There isn't.
There has never been a basket.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really? I gotta
Can
pull
you
this
look up a Big Mac? There's no cheese on the top burger. It's fucking bullshit. Yes, the middle bun is completely unnecessary.
And also, it's the same thing with the turkey club. You're like, it's just, you don't need that.
I
thing.
wonder why.
Wait, that's not a basket?
Yeah, that's not real.
Really?
Yeah, that's a ripoff.
Yeah, it's just that one right there. It's
Yeah.
just, a
Just
regular-
that one?
Can you believe it?
Oh my
yeah,
god.
now you're into it.
Adirondack chairs. Let's go.
See?
Wow, that's pretty good.
There might not even be an Adirondack chair.
I
Not
would
one that
say
you fit
I
in.
think you would love one, but it would be quite a struggle.
Is
to
it
get
one of
out
those?
one.
Is it one of those ones that have it?
It looks like a V almost.
No, it's like this. It's I'll just pull one up. What
Oh,
am
I
can't
know what you're
believe it.
talking about.
Of
I know
course.
what you're talking
That.
about.
It's that. It's every wood chair.
Yeah.
That's like
they're-
Plastic
they're
now.
okay.
But yeah,
I thought you meant the
Yeah.
one with the cloth that goes like that.
I don't know,
I don't
what
know what you're
that
talking
is
about.
or what that means.
that's a Foley effect.
Yeah.
We're now in the depths of Foleyville, and it's tough to get out. It's
I
really
feel like
tough
I'm
to
drowning in my solar cover right now.
yeah, he's just doing this.
Scratching at the table.
Oh, holy!
I grab your
hell.
leg at the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
Where you going, Mikey?
Yeah. Should we tie him up?
I got a question for the three of you boys.
I'm listening.
From across the pond, our boy over there in the UK, Emmanuel.
UK.
It's a hypothetical in the style of Mike Feeney and friend of the show, Mike Cannon and Brendan Sagalow's podcast. Here's a scenario.
I'm not friends with them, but yeah. Sorry, just go on the
Here's
record.
a scenario available everywhere. Check us out on Patreon too.
There you go.
If you were a nail technician and you came across someone who had 6 fingers, would you charge extra for the 6th finger?
Absolutely, I would.
I don't think that they charge by the finger.
Well,
No, but
it's
it's
based
more
on
work.
10 fingers.
Yeah.
The price is. They're not.
I
Going
wouldn't be much more. It'd be 5% more.
5%.
You got to think of it, especially like a manicure too, is a lot of work. You know, that's like a lot of filing, cutting. They're painting. They're doing a lot of stuff to it.
Have you ever had a manicure or a pedicure?
I've had a manicure and a pedicure. I grew up my mom worked in salons growing up, so I grew up. She was a nail technician, so like that was what I grew up around that.
I'm
So-
all about the petties.
But I've recently got back into the world of petty. Sometimes when my wife goes, I'll go get a petty while she gets a mani pedi, and it is delightful. It is one of those things where
great.
you're like, I get why women are trying to keep this a secret. It's just like a fun. You're in the massage chair, and there's that weird stigma if a guy's in there that it's like an effeminate thing, or
Sure.
there's like some question to your manhood or stuff like that. And I'll see like old, like leather-skinned Italian guy, like for sure connected guys sitting in there getting their hands done. You know what I mean? And you're like, it's quite an experience.
I get it.
Fantastic. I get pedicures done just for get all the dead skin off the bottom of my feet.
Yeah, they get the razor to it, they
Dude,
shave it.
That cheese-looking thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, that thing.
They always feel like
Little
they're gonna
Always
cut.
food with you,
Little
huh?
pecorino. Huh? Back there making a Caesar.
You know, and then when they put the ketchup on my girlfriend's fingernails.
Yummy.
It's just a waiter say when.
Yeah.
Darling, please use Thousand Island today.
I did that thing. I was in the Czech Republic, and you put your feet in, and the fish eat the dead
yeah.
the dead skin
Is
off
that
your
ticklish?
feet.
I would
that?
Yeah.
I would get so ticklish I would like involuntarily like stomp out the fish.
You don't really feel it's like very.
Does it work?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I
Not
mean,
like the fucking razor.
Well, when the
No.
woman if she holds my foot and she's trying to do something in there, I'll like do one of these like, and they always look at you like ticklish loser, and I'm like,
yeah.
listen, you're tickling the arch of my foot. You're lucky you don't get a heel to your nose.
Yeah, I just started getting comfortable with people touching my feet. Just this
you
year.
know how to play it cool, man.
Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Well,
Don't look me in the eye. Either.
yeah.
I don't like people touching my feet.
Immediately in a Mexican standoff.
Oh God, that's pretty fucking good. This is a pretty good one. This is from Snake with Arms. Don't fully understand
A
that.
terrifying visual.
Yeah. When a cashier asks if you would like to donate to a cause when checking out, do you donate and how much?
I go so far as to purposely go in my head like la 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 when they're talking about whatever it is, because I don't ever believe it's going to them.
Yeah, the very small percentage actually gets there and is useful. I never do. No, never.
Never ever.
Like,
The only one I donate to is St. Jude's. Shout out to St. Jude's.
Of course. Yeah. What are you gonna?
Yeah, but I mean, would you like to
Danny
donate?
Thomas.
They've been really pushing hard. Like, hey, would you? They've been hitting you with like local families. Would you like to donate $1 to local families in need? Makes me think the guy's like out front, and I gotta walk by him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'd be like,
Did you give me $1?
Yeah.
Nah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah. You'll see 32 cents of that in 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
It's all a scam. Everybody's trying to fleece
Remember
everybody.
the UNICEF, the little boxes with the pennies. and all that
Halloween.
stuff?
I learned about that later, but yeah, I
You
remember.
didn't get that at Halloween?
We never did it. No.
We got them at our teachers gave them to us the night
Yeah.
before Halloween. And
Yeah.
when we were going around
Collect
trick or
money,
treating,
yeah.
we had to fucking do a little shakedown too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
ever
Can we
skim?
get a Snickers and some pennies? Yeah. Skim some pennies off the top.
Hey.
I think I think maybe once or twice we just never turned it in and just kept it.
That sweet 17-cent profit.
Yeah.
That was my mom's idea.
Oh, your mom was like that too, huh? And it comes all the way around.
Pull the old Mrs. Feeney.
Yeah.
Quick, Mikey, put this neck brace on when we get to the door.
Holy shit. All right, this one is from Xander. Is it garbage to have a kitchen-sized garbage can in your bedroom?
Yeah, it's a tough look.
You're-
that's garbage.
Yeah, that's too much eating or drinking, whatever you're doing. I don't even think I have a trash
I
can
don't
in the
have a
bedroom.
trash can
Yeah,
in my in my
the
bedroom.
Yeah, knit it away. Or maybe we have a small wastebasket in the corner.
You really switched on that now. Either maybe a small wastebasket.
Yeah, maybe a small, mid-sized,
maybe a tall kitchen
receptacle.
a dumpster,
Yeah,
yeah.
a cardboard baler.
yeah.
Did you have a trash compactor growing up?
No, and we also didn't have the one in the drain. We didn't have either.
The
of
garbage
that.
disposal.
We
The
didn't-
one in the
drain.
We didn't have either of those. That's
Man.
how.
Some things you can't grift, buddy. You know what I mean? Can't grift class, kid.
You can have all the Blockbuster video games you want.
Yeah.
Can't talk your way into a sunlight.
Did you have a garbage disposal?
Garbage disposable, maybe in one of the
Garbage
houses.
disposable?
Garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Garbage disposable.
No, garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal. No, that's not right. Garbage disposal. Garbage disposal. Oh, yeah, it is right. Okay.
Foleyville.
What
This is what
happened?
happens when Foley has a couple of pops the night before.
was
we
that?
record. He's got fucking IPA
You
brain
said
over
the
here.
same word 6 times until it sounded right to you. That was the garbage disposal. Wave of the future. Wave of the future. Wave of the future. The end of the Aviator.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I got a little dampering.
Disposal.
We had a garbage disposal at
Disposable.
at one of our houses.
Disposable garbage disposal.
Yeah.
But we never had that. That trash compactor was fucking rich people shit.
Yeah, it had to have special. I remember a
It
friend
stunk,
of mine
though,
had
right?
one.
They weren't good, or were they good?
I mean, I never.
Would it make it like a little brick?
Yeah, it would just fucking keep crushing it down. My aunt has one now. They're pretty
Really?
good, yeah.
Huh. Somebody had asked, either they sent me a message or I saw it on Twitter or Instagram. We might have talked about it before, but the trash can underneath the cabinet.
That's class. If you can't
Underneath
see,
Is
the
it?
sink.
I think if you can't see the trash can, that's classy.
I know, but that's a much smaller trash can underneath.
You're
But it doesn't matter.
constantly
It's not
changing
out,
it.
but it's not out. It's not visible. That's the the fact that you can't see it is the classy aspect.
Hmm.
I think the thing that makes a garbage can classy is if you don't have to touch it to open it. If you could either do a wave
Or the
Sure.
step.
or the step,
Yeah.
as long as you're not physically touching the thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what's totally trash but real fun? Wall-mounted can crusher.
Oh, we've done that early on in the show. That's fucking next level garbage.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. That or a bottle opener on the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. No, never had that.
Not in the kitchen. We have one on the deck, on the back deck. You got a bottle
My
opener.
cousin made one, but it's just a 2x4 with a bottle opener drilled into it. Just like that regular, like 2x4 stain. There's like
Sure,
no,
yeah.
it just was
It's
from
still
Home
raw-
Depot into the earth.
Still raw wood.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Holy fuck.
Good stuff.
This one's nuts. Anthony, have you ever saran wrapped someone's car?
Oh, of course I have.
You have?
Why?
Yeah, prank.
Really?
Prank in high school. We saran wrapped someone's car when they were getting out of they were in a date at the movies, and we found their car, saran wrapped it up, and then I think we also put like food on it, like tomatoes and shit like that too.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw it once.
Really ruined that date pretty bad.
Yeah.
Really
Jesus.
cock-blocked that
Yeah,
kid.
Cock-blocking fuckers.
Yeah, I don't even remember why. I don't even know why.
Friend of yours or
Good friend. One of my best
man of my
yeah,
wedding.
Yeah, literally.
Person just
Literally.
killed.
Was he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. We were just, I don't know. I just thought that we just all thought that would be a real fun piece of shit thing to do. We would have food fights while driving each other's car. Like, we would drive multiple cars and we would throw food at each other.
from car to car?
Yeah, yeah.
That seems dangerous.
Of course.
Yeah.
Surely. Yeah.
We never did anything pranky like that. We would sneak out in the middle of the night and throw golf balls at cars when they were driving by.
Lighthearted manslaughter.
Golf balls.
Vehicular manslaughter.
You're like the kid that was a big thing in Long Island. They tried to do a prank like that, and they threw a turkey over and over, like a
I would never do something
frozen
like that.
turkey over the
Killed
over the-
somebody.
Yeah.
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 No,
I had a group of friends. They all got caught. It was like 10 guys. They all met. We were in like junior high. We didn't go. It was me and a couple other kids didn't go for some reason. They all met up in the middle of the night to like smoke weed or drink or whatever.
Nice.
And then they started like throwing. It started off with like a hacky sack. They dropped off like an overpass onto
Sure.
a car. And then it was like a soccer ball, and the soccer ball hit and flew like 10,000 feet. Or
Oh, that
whatever.
must have been so fun.
And then the next was like a rock.
Murder.
And it would just smash this guy's windshield. And then,
Oh.
like, dude, they call, because there's nothing going on in like our tiny, sleepy town. So, like, the SWAT team came. And,
oh
like,
my
they
god.
just fucking ran up on these kids with like automatic weapons drawn and shit.
we used to
Yeah.
stay
They
in
all
like
shit themselves.
there was like this woods area that had like dirt jumps that we all
Oh,
made and
shout
stuff
out
like
to
that.
a dirt jump
Yeah.
in the woods.
We made
Nice set of doubles. What up?
Yeah.
For some reason, it was like cooler
A
in there.
tabletop.
Yeah, 'cause the sun couldn't
tabletop
get for
in.
sure. Yeah, so we had that, and there was like a main road right off that.
I'm gonna get my Schwinn Predator right now.
yeah. I had my harrow, baby, and
Where did they come
with the
from?
pegs.
Somebody had to have some kind of construction equipment to build those
No,
things.
no, that was just my buddies
Oh,
and
just
I. We
friends
just-
and a shovel.
Yeah, shovels.
Did
Oh,
you start
really?
from scratch? Because there was always one.
No,
to-
ours
No,
were there.
yeah, there was like the kids that were older than us. You just
Yeah.
kind of add to
Sure,
it.
yeah, of
But
course.
it was we would also go in there and we would like throw eggs at cars because it was like right next to a main road, and there would be a stop sign that would go like a two-way stop sign. And we were there in the fall, so all the leaves were on the ground, and they were kind of filling up the jumps. And we were throwing eggs, and all my buddies lit up this one car as he stopped. I mean, 5 of us maybe hit it with eggs, and the guy got out of his car and was
Nice.
like, I'm gonna fucking he was he's probably like in his mid-20s, Jack, Long Island. He goes, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and starts running towards us, leaves his car door car door open, and runs towards us in the woods. And I immediately go from like, and I turn, and my buddies are already running away. They are so far. So I'm the last one, and I hear, dude, it was the scariest moment of my life. I still could hear the swishing through the leaves getting louder and closer to me, and I was like, I'm gonna get killed by
You
this
lay down
dude.
and play dead.
Well, very close. I dove into one of the dirt jumps that were covered in leaves, and I swear to God, I must have stayed in there for 45 minutes. I think that the guy left probably after 2 minutes, but I stayed in there so
Hey, man, I can get you free games to Blockbuster.
Dude, I stayed there so long that my buddies had come back, and they were like, Mike, come on, like, he's gone. And I still was like, no. He's just holding a knife to their throat, being like, call the other guy.
Get him out.
Call him. And I'm like,
Don't do it. It's a setup. It's a setup.
they're dead to you, Mike. Just move on without him.
I had a buddy do that. We were drunk in high school, throwing snowballs at a car. Like we were just sitting out in front of my buddy's house, winging snow. It was a blizzard.
One of my favorite things. I still do that.
And
What?
Snowballs at cars.
Yeah.
I have a little balcony. I throw snowballs at cars every time it snows. It's so much fun.
And then you hide?
No, I just go in my house. What are they going to do? Get out of their car?
he's well, yeah.
They can't get into the building unless they buzz, and then I'm letting them
Let him out. That's 3B. That's 3B.
Hang on, I'm taking a shit.
Yeah.
No, we did the same thing. I'm like joking, and the guy stops. It was it was a guy in his 20s or whatever, like late 20s, and he was like, "Yo, just fuck this." He pulls in, and like we all like run, like whatever, and then my buddy double backs and steals the guy's car because he left the door.
What an escalation
Oh my
to
god,
that.
dude, we were like just jogging away, like, oh, this guy's never gonna catch us, and then my buddy's like,
Oh, Tokyo drifts around the corner.
Yeah,
Guys,
we're
get
like-
in.
yeah, we're
Fun
like,
prank.
this is bad. But then the guy ended up coming back to the house. And he was just like, yo, I'm not mad. That was fucking insane. And he like came in and drank with us and shit.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like he'd be like, you don't let him in your house, because that's one of the guys where he just goes, yeah, no, that was fun, man. That was real fun. Let me get inside and just like look around and hang out with you
Find
guys.
a steak
Get you drunk and
Carve you
sleepy.
up.
Yeah.
No, I think
Hey,
he
you guys
was
like playing pranks, huh?
Yeah.
he was
I like playing pranks, too.
Very fun. Very fun.
Congratulations, your mother's dead.
I think he thought, because he was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with these kids. Like, so he was like, I'm going to escalate it.
Sure.
And then he got escalated.
He
So
got
was
got.
like- yeah, he got got. And he was like, oh, whatever, I'm fine
Wow.
with it.
He got escalated.
Yeah. I don't
It
know.
wasn't Escalade that they
Hey,
stole.
garbage
so-
disposable, zip it. What the fuck?
Sounds like a bad MTV prank show. Welcome back to Escalated.
Yeah.
All
Leave
right,
that
fair
one in
enough.
there.
I'll work on that pitch for next week.
That's not going to make final cut. It's going to be on Tootie's floor. All
Maybe
right,
make
let's
them.
do one more, then we got to get the fuck out of
Okay.
here.
Yeah, $10, I'll make that disappear.
Yeah, dude, I would love if Toby started charging us to cut out
Yeah.
bad jokes.
Yeah, otherwise it stays in. The allure of this whole show goes away. People are like, wait, that's what they're like unedited?
We record for 8 hours. Get an hour out of it.
Yeah, it's dark outside now. We started.
We never edit anything on the podcast, especially me.
Yeah, Toby cuts his own bombs out, but then lets me and Foley fucking hear the die.
If you think that's staying, you got another thing coming.
No, we don't do any edits.
Well, I didn't. I wasn't serious until you just
Jesus
said that.
Christ, you
Now
fucking-
it's the only thing I think.
What?
Pull a bank job with you. You just blew it. You just gave him everything.
Hey, guys.
You don't do edits.
Hold for the edit.
No. This all right. This is a good one that we can get out of. This is from the Facebook group. This is from Chris Scott. Shout out to that Facebook group. Ever take pictures with you and your significant other in matching outfits? I feel like that might be a you thing.
I've never wore a matching outfit with anybody, even
Okay,
like as a
good.
Halloween thing. Not even a Mario Luigi. What are you saying no for?
I guarantee there's a picture of you in a Yankees jersey and your dog in a Yankees jersey.
I mean, listen, that's a different story.
That's it for us, guys.
It's not matching.
Tune in next week.
No, they're not matching. I was wearing a jersey. It was opening day. I was wearing a jersey. And
It was Dollar Dog
and
night.
he had a manager jacket on. You know, he had it was different colors. One was royal blue. One was the pinstripes.
Does he have a manager jacket?
Yeah, it was a cool little manager jacket, like those
Really?
little like nylon ones. It's awesome,
Oh,
dude.
that's awesome.
He looks like his name is
Love
Jeter.
Dougie.
It's like, come on, he's a Yankee. He sits there on the bench making decisions.
Goes out,
I've heard enough.
goes out to the mound, talks to the pitcher.
Yeah.
He's kicking dirt on the
Yeah, he
umpire
goes, what do you
seat.
think? How much more you got? You got some left in you? You gonna get this next
I'm
guy
thinking
for us?
more treats from Amazon, to be honest.
I like it. Gang, that is the show. Mikey, you got anything you want them to know out there? What do you got coming
Plug
up?
away,
I'd
buddy.
like to know, first off, if you guys think I've regressed or have gotten less garbage.
I think it's
from the
insane
last
that you
time.
think you
West Elm, Tushy,
you got one thing.
Tushy.
The Tushy was free promotional product.
One thing should be something, you
You're
know?
You're throwing snowballs at cars.
That's
All
yeah,
right.
because
Dressing
I'm,
your
'cause
dog
I'm
up
fun.
Like Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
You're buzzing anybody into the building.
Mhm.
All right. You're looking for scams left and right. Not
Listen.
to be trusted.
It's a whole world of people out there just waiting to be taken advantage of.
Jesus Christ.
That was the mustache talking.
Yeah,
folks.
yeah. Sorry, Buttercup, if that offended you. You know, I don't tread on me. You guys can listen to my podcast. Here's a scenario with Mike Cannon, Brendan Sagalow. We also have a Patreon. Please go watch my comedy special, Rage Against the Routine, available on my YouTube channel.
funny.
And,
Very funny.
And please, thank you, boys. And please follow me on social media at I am Mike Feeney. And that's
Fan-
it. Oh, and if you like watching people play video games, twitch.tv/NYFreshmaker.
If you like watching people play stolen video games.
Wayne Gretzky.
Kippy, what do you got for him?
As always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. That actually doesn't even really matter anymore. YouTube, those numbers are true to roof. And Patreon.com. And I'm at Kevin Ryan Comedy on all social media. Also, Toby's making me say, follow at Are You Garbage on Twitter and Instagram. We just passed 10,000 on Twitter. Or about to pass it on Instagram. We need that swipe up. Let's
Need
do
that
it.
swipe up, baby. Gang,
yeah.
we love you. We will see you next week. Peace.